of the night. This is a show where Americans in America covering American news are called foreign agents. I've talked before on this show about artificial intelligence. I've talked a bunch about it, although the mainstream media almost never covers it. It's increasingly influencing our world. Already computer algorithms may decide whether you get a job, whether you get out of prison, which music you're introduced to, and whether you end up on a date with a troll because ChristianMingle.com hates you. Billionaire union buster Elon Musk is one of the many who believe we should be regulating AI rather than just letting it grow stronger and more powerful until it turns all humans into playthings that it watches fight to the death for its amusement. As reported in The Verge, Musk has spoken repeatedly about his belief that brain-machine interface devices are needed to help humans keep up with AI by supplementing our brain power. Yes! Artificial intelligence will get so smart that it will ultimately take over the planet, and the only answer to defeat it is to put it inside our brains. That'll solve the problem. Much like I once had a termite infestation I couldn't beat, so I solved it by having them lay eggs in my ears. And then I became one of them. And all is well. Termites are good. So last week, Musk unveiled an early demonstration of his brain-machine interface device, Neuralink, which will one day augment our natural thoughts and abilities. And this demonstration was incredible.
What Dorothy illustrates is that you can put in the Neuralink, remove it, and be healthy, happy, and indistinguishable from an old pig.
Yes, fellow humans, at the end of this, you'll be indistinguishable from a normal pig. You know you can trust when someone is sticking something in your brain, when one of the first things they tell you is, don't worry, if you hate it and take it out, you'll be almost normal again. But it gets better.
It's a 23 millimeters by 8 millimeters. It actually fits quite nicely in your skull. Your skull is about 10 millimeters thick. So it fits, it goes flush with your skull, it's invisible, and all you can see afterwards is this tiny scar.
Yeah, my main question when confronted with a brain-machine interface is not whether it works, what it does, will it kill me, will pranksters be able to hack into my bladder control system for kicks? No, my question is, does it look good in my skull? Does it fit? The first question with any technology, no matter what it is, should not be, does it fit? Unless we're talking about an electric dildo. So we know it fits, but what does it do, billionaire supervillain?
There's actually a lot of functions that this device could do related to monitoring your health and warning you about a possible heart attack or stroke or other damage, as well as sort of convenience features like playing music. You do a lot. It's sort of like if your phone went in your brain or something.
Ah! It's like if your phone went in your brain. Wonderful. So you mean the device I try to keep away from my so it won't fry my junk? That'll be in my head. The thing I turn off when I don't want the feds to track me, that will be in my head. The chunk of metal that somehow knows I need new running shoes after I mention it in a conversation in my kitchen will be in my head. The annoying device that allows my mom to accidentally text 12 family members at once a photo of her armpit rash, that will be permanently in my head. Sounds pretty cool. Musk says AI will inevitably get way smarter than us and therefore will get out of human control. But once we put the robots in our brains, we'll totally regulate it effectively. It won't at all give sociopathic military intelligence organizations or big tech oligarchs a direct feed into our skulls with the ability to either control us, manipulate us, render us brain dead, or force us to act like we enjoy Taylor Swift. I think I speak for all humans when I say we will no doubt use this technology responsibly and with an eye towards justice and happiness for all. Much like we've done with all technological advancements. For example, when the television first came about, Some people said it would be used exclusively for education and love and solidarity. Others warned that it would allow for propaganda in every home, the manufacturing of consent for war, and endless ravenous consumerism causing environmental collapse. But none of that happened. So it's time to literally stick the television in our brains so that we can't turn it off. And it can keep sending us its messages of love and capitalism subconsciously 24/7. Imagine if Big Pharma's opioids and testosterone pills could be marketed to you while you sleep. Imagine if Amazon knew from your brain waves exactly what you needed, then they ordered it for you, grabbed your credit card number directly from your previous brain activity, and sent the multicolored machine washable exerciser you ordered directly to your door before you even consciously knew you wanted it. Wow! You would no longer have to worry about who you are or what kind of person you want to be. The brain-machine interface would tell you. It's like putting a Roomba in charge of your soul. And you can never turn it off. And the government and Jeff Bezos have the remote control. The future is bright indeed. Here's another small issue, if I may. In every futuristic sci-fi movie where the human has a tracking device implanted in them, they at some point want to be free of government surveillance, and they usually end up cutting the tracking device out of their arm with a butter knife because freedom is well worth brief, excruciating pain. But if the device is in our brain, how do we cut that out in a basement with a rusty box cutter while the road warrior woman with the shaved head and the one red eye and the shotgun yells, "Hurry up, we can't stay here"? How do you cut that out? Is that in the instruction manual? Huh? Musk? Talking to you, Musk? Have you not thought about the ramifications of this at all? What happens when we get close to a microwave, huh? My neighbor cooks a burrito and suddenly I'm in the sink and singing Don't Stop Believing? No thank you. I go through an airport TSA scanner and instantly think I'm a 5-year-old named Vigo who lived during the Renaissance. You! We know how this movie ends. I know I've said it before, but the Amish look better every single day. They've got this together. How much room do they have? Do they have an extra bed for me? Or a good wibbershoe, as they call it? I'll take your good wibbershoe. Well, at least we can be sure that Musk and his people are working on addressing all of these concerns. They are highly skilled brain surgeons who know exactly what they're doing.
We'd love for you to contact us and consider working here. So, and a very important point to emphasize is that you do not need to have prior experience on brains.
What a relief. Come to you from Washington, D.C., the Belly of the Beast. This is Redacted tonight.